18. What is your favourite genre of film?
Probably comedy.
Comedy. So I'm just repeating your answers. Why do you like or dislike thrillers?
Because in some they like give out too much of the movie, so like you already know what's gonna happen like in the movie by just seeing the thriller. So
Who do you watch thrillers with?
my friends.
Your friends. And how do you feel at the end of thrillers?
Thrilled. No, I just I don't know. I don't know. That's not like it. It depends on how good the thriller is. If it's good, like it gives you like the incentive to like you can't wait for like the actual movie to come out. And if it's bad, well, you don't have to watch the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What is your favourite genre of film?
Oh, okay. Let's say it's thrillers. Do I have to tell the truth?
Do you have... What's your favourite... Oh, do you... Yes? Is it thrillers?
I said
That's
thrillers.
the first
Okay.
question.
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
31.
31. This is for our coursework, so...
Sorry, 104. 104.
Oh, great. Okay, that's great. What do you like... Why do you like or dislike thrillers?
I like the twists. I like things to twist. I also like it when the denouement is especially satisfying. That's spelled DENOUEMENT.
Who do you watch thrillers with?
On my own because I have no friends.
How do you feel at the end of watching thrillers?
Thrilled.
Okay, thank you for your time. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
26.
What is your favourite genre of film?
Comedy films.
Why do you like or dislike thrillers?
I like thrillers that are really gory and lots of blood and guts, and I also like psychological thrillers, ones that keep me on my toes, because if I can work out the plot too easily, then I'm bored.
Who do you watch thrillers with if you watch them?
Well, I always fall asleep during films. That's just me, but yeah, loosely I'm watching them with my boyfriend, but it usually ends up being him watching them on his own because I've fallen asleep.
How do you feel at the end of thrillers?
If I stayed awake for it, then satisfied. If it kept me on my toes, if it had a good plot twist, then it's obviously done its job. If I've fallen asleep, then it probably wasn't for me. So, sense of achievement if I've managed to watch it all the way through.
Okay, thank you.
Brilliant. Way.
How old are you?
40 plus.
What is your favorite film genre?
Thrillers. I like dystopian stuff as well.
Do you like or dislike thrillers?
Check answer to previous question.
Why do you like thrillers?
Why do I like thrillers? Because I like to engage in films and think about things. I'm not into action films, really. I don't like mindless stuff. I like to have to think about stuff a bit.
And who do you watch thrillers with usually?
By myself. My wife did not share my love of thrillers.
And how do you feel after watching a thriller?
If it's a good one, then I'll go away and think about it, and it'll kind of take over in my head for a few days afterwards, usually.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 16.
And what is your favourite genre of film?
I would say probably a rom-com or comedy area.
And do you like or dislike thrillers?
I'd say I probably dislike thrillers.
Do you want to give a reason for that?
I just don't find them enjoyable to watch.
Cool. When you do watch a thriller, who do you watch it with?
Probably my best friend, because she forces me to.
Good.
Mm.
And how do you feel at the end of when you watch a thriller?
I just kind of feel probably upset or scared.
How old are you?
Late 20s.
What is your favorite film genre?
Action.
Do you like or dislike thrillers?
I like thrillers.
Why do you like thrillers?
They're suspenseful. They tend to have really good storylines. You tend to not necessarily know what's going on with the thriller right at the very beginning. It's a bit of a mystery, sort of unsolving it. Tend to attract very good actors, at least the better thrillers do. So yeah, and they tend to be, as they suggest, thrilling throughout. So they're quite engaging.
Who do you watch thrillers with, generally?
Honestly, usually by myself or with a friend.
And how do you feel after watching a thriller?
It really depends on the thriller. If it was good, I usually might think about it. Primal Fear was a great example where afterwards I was like, what? For ages, but otherwise, usually it's just reflecting on the storyline and how it was done, if it was any good or not.
Right. Thank you.
No problem.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. And what is your favorite genre of film? What type of movies do you like? Romance?
Romance.
Romance. What do you like? Do you like or dislike thrillers?
Yeah. Dislike.
Dislike. If you watch a thriller, what do you like about them?
I don't know. I don't really watch movies so much, so I don't have time.
Yeah, it's hard. If you ever have watched thrillers, who do you watch thrillers with?
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
And how do you feel at the end of a thriller?
I don't know.
Like scared or happy?
Curious, scared maybe. Yeah.
So what is your favorite genre of film?
Thriller.
Thriller. What do you expect to see in a thriller?
A twist and a surprise and excitement, edge of the seat, action.
What do you like about thrillers?
The suspense. The suspense.
Tell me if you have one about your favorite thriller and why.
Yeah, I mean something like Silence of the Lambs. Well
Silence of
done.
the Lambs.
That's right. Are you on again?
Yeah. We have a thriller that we would like. We're going to make. Do you want to describe the plot of our thriller?
You know it.
Stop. I don't know.
No, it's...
Who do you watch thrillers with usually?
Probably my husband.
Your husband.
Yes.
And how do you feel at the end of thrillers? Are you?
Oh, it's always satisfying because as long as they've got the right ending, you don't want a rushed ending. You want it to be well paced and rounded off nicely, and then you feel that was a good watch. That was a good thing to watch. Something like Silence of the Lambs or the Shawshank Redemption is not a thriller as such, but it is got that, and especially when the story starts again or you're not expecting it. So it's, yes, expect the unexpected, I think.
Expect the unexpected. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How old are you?
I'm 17, but I'm nearly 18.
Cool. And what is your favourite genre of film?
It depends what mood I'm in, but sometimes I like comedies, and sometimes I like thrillers, sometimes I like horror. It's all dependent on how I feel.
Great. And why do you like thrillers?
I like thrillers because they kind of have you at the edge of your seat, and especially psychological thrillers because you actually question what's going on screen. That's why I like thrillers.
And who do you watch thrillers with?
I have a habit of watching thrillers by myself, or with my friends when they all come over, but a lot of the times I just watch them by myself in my room.
And how do you feel at the end of thrillers?
It depends what kind of thriller it is, but sometimes I feel confused, sometimes I feel like my mind is just blown. Sometimes, depending on the quality, I feel bored.
Thank you. Hi. How old are you?
16.
What is your favourite genre of film?
Thriller.
Why do you like thrillers?
Getting invested in characters and sort of quite entertaining stories.
And who do you watch thrillers with?
Friends and family usually.
And how do you feel at the end of thrillers?
It's a good thriller, satisfied. If it's a bad thriller, probably dissatisfied, but sort of depending on how good the quality of the film is.
Great. Thank you for your time.